I don't think I do too well. Well, with moderation, well, with moderation. I try to control myself, but I lack the patience. Can't seem to slow the pacing. The way it self-sabotage, I got it down to an art. I should hold back, but where's the fun in that? I don't think I do too well. Well, with moderation, well, with moderation. Too well, well, I do too well, well, I do well, well, I do too well. I don't think I do too well. Well, with moderation. Using your body to lower my defenses. Yes, I'm addicted to your game. Roll the dice, I got a feeling you ain't gonna let me down now. Giving me the kind of healing that you know I need right now. You give me heat, now I'm losing control. Now I'm losing control.
What's up, guys?
What's going on? Holy crap. Giveaway entry. You're just here for my giveaway. Alright guys, how's it going? Happy Monday. We have a custom build here today. It's an AMD build. With an Nvidia GPU. We have a Ryzen 7 7800X 3D. I've got the ROG Strix X670E gaming Wi-Fi. We have 4 terabyte drive and a 2 terabyte drive. Which one is the boot, Brad, for that?
2 terabyte.
I've got a 4080 Super Tough Gaming. I've got a 1200, I believe. Yep. Ooh. 1200 watt power supply. I've got 32 gigabytes, 32 gigabytes of Expo memory. I got a Lily Galahad for the cooler today. And then we're also swapping out the bottom fans of the Torrent for the knee fans.
Could be 64 gigs.
64. I actually didn't look. We have 64 gigabytes of RGB memory. What do you know? But yeah. I think there's gonna be one thing I need to grab today while we're starting up for this build. But other than that, we're just gonna get rolling right away.
That one was long. How's your Monday going?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty tired.
Yeah. In the case of the Mondays.
Yeah.
What did you end up doing all weekend?
I heard that live concert
jump scare
for
you?
Avatar.
Yeah, I bet I did.
Oh, nice. How's that?
Coward. You make me
You
sick.
good?
Your weakness is pathetic.
The Last Airbender, right?
Yes. I've been a huge fan of that show since when that show came out. I was like just gaining consciousness.
Yeah.
So it was like prime time for me to be introduced to something cool like that. But I mean, that show's been running for like 20 years, which is crazy.
I know.
And they're still making new content. But it was just good. It was like chill. Everyone was there. Who do you expect to be there? You got your absolute nerds to your absolute just chill people. Like, I was gonna say normal, but that would be mean.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like you had all groups of people there. So it was pretty cool. Some people dressed up. Some people were just there in like their pajamas or whatever.
Nice.
So yeah, it was pretty chill. Awesome. They did an awesome job. It was at the Cadillac Theater. That was it.
Where's that at? Is that Chicago?
Yeah, it's in the Loop.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to remember which. I've only been to, I think, one live show. It was Wicked. I don't remember.
Oh,
theater.
Wicked's good too. I've
Wicked
seen
was
Wicked
awesome.
live.
I don't remember which theater. Might have been the Oriental Theater.
Okay.
I think it was also in the Loop. Yeah, my dad for that trip not fucking driving this, so we rented a limo
Oh my,
to drop us off and pick us up.
that's baller, dude.
Yeah, it was dope.
We went to a nice restaurant by the theater. Amazing dishes. We got like a really nice. They had a peach cobbler dessert. Served with some ice cream on top. Delicious. Good time.
I went to Lake Geneva Saturday.
How was that?
It's fun.
I know who you went with. How are they?
They're doing pretty good.
Yeah? It's good.
Yeah. Got some ice cream as well. Big old scoop.
Oh, dude, I know exactly where you got your ice cream
It's
from.
right at the corner at
Yep.
Main Street and whatever.
I know.
They sell fudge there too.
Oh, yeah.
That
You know what that ice cream is?
No.
It's the same ice cream that sells Perry Dairy.
Really?
Yeah, it's the same brand.
Shit. Yeah, and then there's a store closing. I got like a little chain thing for my nephew for Christmas. Mario and Luigi. And then we did the ghost tour.
How was that?
It was actually really good. A lot of history, which is pretty cool to learn about. Yeah, it was late. It was like 8. We did the 8 p.m.
Were they showing? Was it like stuff like of the properties in the area? Or
Yeah, so it was like, yeah, like the very first house. I can't remember the owner, but it was like his land.
like around the lake, or
Yeah,
just
like he was the original house on the lake. Like all of Lake Geneva and the lake was his property when he bought it. Yeah, and then he started selling off here and
Yeah.
there.
Like you can live way across.
Yeah,
Sure.
but I guess he was like a huge party guy. And like,
Really?
would throw ragers every weekend,
Oh god.
and like people would leave at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I guess he
So
would.
he was Gatsby.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And he would ride the horse up and down Main
Well, that
Street.
was like the 50s.
Oh, this was 1800s.
Oh, it was the 1800s.
Yeah, this is like mid 1800s.
Hmm.
And I guess he would, when people would leave, he would jump on his horse, whether it was saddled or not, just yell. Go up and down Main Street and yell as if people were leaving.
Oh my dude, psychopath.
Yeah, he was some doctor.
Dude, have you ever taken a boat tour on Geneva?
No.
There's so much history there.
Yeah. It's
The
so
guy who
crazy.
like rebought Chicago after the burning
Yeah.
of the city,
Mhm.
that guy like bought that land for pennies, but everyone's like, oh, they're not going to rebuild Chicago where they had it before. So he just kept all the land, and then they're like, yeah, we want to build back there again.
Yeah.
It was all like the industrial era.
Mhm.
New steel was being like manufactured in Indiana. We were like, oh my god.
Dr. Bareback.
God.
I don't think that was his name, but that's could have been his nickname. Who knows?
That's a huge house on the lake.
hmm Yeah, we learned about her too, like his wife.
Yeah.
He when she was like getting ready, she sold part of the beach, the lakefront, and it sold it to the city and basically said like, I'll sell this to you on 3 stipulations. One, you have to make a beach so that the public can enjoy the lake as much as I did. 2, you have to make a public life, open it up for everyone so everyone has free education or has access to free education. And then the third one was the library board has to always be majority female.
Mm.
To just give even more confidence or voice. So I guess that during that time, like it was very common for when husbands would die, that the house or the money would go to the wife. It usually go to the firstborn son, and
But he gave it to his wife.
he gave it to his wife. So she had a fuck ton of money. And she was just spending it like making parks and
So like investing in the
Buying,
community.
yeah.
Yeah.
and
That's awesome.
that was the last thing she did was gave the city the beach and lakefront and stuff.
I love how they do tours and stuff now.
Mhm.
Like on like the boats, the different
Yeah.
types of like steamboats. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, they blew their horn, one of them. Yeah, it was really loud.
They're pretty big boats.
It's a huge lake too, man.
To do the whole
Huge.
tour of the lake, it's a 3-hour tour.
Yeah.
Or like 2.5 or something like that. Like it's long. But there's just so much history there. A lot of people from Illinois
Yep.
that own that area.
Yep. Yeah, it was a lot of Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like one of the first things she said was, even though we're in Wisconsin, a lot of the history that you're going to learn tonight is about Chicago. So,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy how like that's all. That's how Crystal Lake used to be too.
Yep. Yeah. Oh my God.
Used to
John Dillinger used to have a in Crystal Lake.
Yeah, dude. They used to harvest from the lake for ice. It was so cool. And then they would just put it on the train.
Dillinger, and then Macomb had the safe houses and shit out here.
Yup.
And St. Charles, and there was a really cool restaurant in the 90s before the internet and all that stuff. It was off of Home Hideaway. I think it's still around right now, but they weren't listed anywhere, like in the yellow pages or anything like that.
So they're actually a
So
hideaway.
it was a legit hideaway, but it was a restaurant, and you only learned the address and the phone number from somebody who had already visited. So it was kind of like an
Insider.
Insider.
Neat.
Yeah.
I like that. I wonder how that, like, if they're successful like that.
Yeah, they were. Everyone wanted to go there. Nobody knew where it was. You had to have like you had to know somebody. You know, it was a really cool idea. You wouldn't be able to pull it off now. I feel
I
like
don't know with
people
the
would-
internet
yeah.
stuff, dude. No.
Somebody would go on the internet and fucking spoil the fun for everybody.
That's what happened to the rape silos in Chicago.
Oh really?
Old, like,
Oh, the White House or the lighthouses? Is that what you're talking about?
no, they would like silos of old factories on like Chicago's I think kind of south side of Chicago.
Yeah.
There's just old silos, and then they'd have underground raids there. Take all their equipment in, and then but then people would phone. Like, it looks really cool, so people who've never been there before, like, recording it, blah blah blah. Like,
Yeah.
this generation records everything, so instead of like actually experiencing it. But they recorded it, and then the cops found the videos, and then they shut the whole thing down.
Damn.
It's been going on for a while. Like, the cops knew about the raids, but they just didn't know where they were happening.
Yeah.
So
I remember there was
but yeah, that's just about the internet. Like,
Yeah,
you can't
yeah.
like you can't have a store like that.
yeah.
It'd just get leaked. Or you'd have to have like a rotating store. But that'd be so expensive to like kind of like be like a
All the time.
pop-up restaurant almost.
Yep.
But
Yeah, I think it was
too tired to respond to Discord. Wait, to me? Or is he talking to you? I haven't been on Discord today. Except for like I think at like 11:20 I was in our public chat.
Yeah, Al Capone's Hideaway, St. Charles.
I can add. That's what they want you to think. They
Yeah.
want you to think it's gone.
Well, they don't have a website anymore. See.
Let's see, did I get a Discord ping message? Oh, was there new 3DX chips announced today?
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, I sent you a text about it.
It's been one of those days, dude.
Yeah, X30 chips. Coming out November 7th. So real soon. Yeah.
What should we do about that, Brian?
Might be time for an upgrade.
It's gonna be awesome for gaming. Did they release benchmarks?
I don't know. I just saw their little.
Oh. We'll pull up benchmark.
Don't tell me what to do.
Hey Jamie, can you pull up the benchmarks?
Yeah.
For,
Alright, let's see. What's up, Jackal?
Hey Jackal.
Nope.
Have you seen the person like fry a steak on an AMD CPU?
Yes.
Like he like Korean barbecue,
Yeah.
basically. That's so funny.
Alright, looks like the 98. That's actually a 97. Oh no, that's 79. Never mind. What the
I'm leaving.
f-
I'm gonna go grab that anti-sag I mentioned earlier. I'll be right back.
How was your weekend, Jackal? And Cobalt and Mudlord and Star Killer? How was everyone's weekend? Ooh, work nights all weekend. What's up, Braxton? How's it going, man? Star Killer says weekend was good. I'm not very outdoorsy, but I have a house that requires some outside work. A tree fell on me while I was cutting it. Ooh. Are you okay? That doesn't sound healthy.
They're getting up Mudlords, like way up north.
Oh, is Mudlord up north?
Alaska.
Oh, that's right. Not too bad. An extra day off due to a snowstorm. So can't complain. Very nice. I'm ready for snow.
You are?
Yeah. I want
Ready
to
to-
bust out my fucking snowblower.
You
Like
love
my-
snow blowing, dude.
My favorite thing. I don't know why.
It's so
Absolute
funny to me.
favorite thing.
Like I like snow blowing, I get it. But like you love snow
I
blowing.
love it.
Yeah.
My build you guys did for me is awesome. Love to hear that, Braxton. Glad you're enjoying it. Not entirely, but fell. What? Sorry, let me read. Not entirely fell, but I had to drop the saw and catch it to slow its descent. Ooh. I'm doing pretty good. No complaints. It's Monday.
Happy Monday, y'all.
Start of the work week.
Yeah.
One of those. At least the day is going by quick.
Telling me, dude.
Like, I can't believe it's 3:30 already.
I had to. The first thing I did this morning was I had to build a Strategos. Never want to do that first thing I come in for work.
Not paralyzed. Thought sneak peek of my vinyl gonna be sick. Hell yeah, dude. It looks great. I can't wait for you to see it, for you to get it, to see it in person either.
It looks really good. It's probably one of the best vinyls that
Yeah.
we've gotten.
Crimson Boomer says, "I'm glad I don't live in an area with a lot of snow." Ah, Crimson, you're missing out, man.
Crimson, you sound like a boomer. Sorry, that was just a play on your name. I thought that was pretty funny. I'm a wannabe comedian, you know. Really, like, underground.
Very underground.
I actually convinced TJ to do the stream just so I could start practicing the material.
There are no benchmarks yet.
No benchies?
No benchmarks.
Well, that's pretty lame there, Brad.
Yeah.
If I do say so myself.
The 9800 X30 CPUs ahead of launch. Prices range from $484 to $525. Oof. A little expensive.
It's always expensive on launch, so.
Yeah.
Give it like literally, like, give it another half year or when it was actually supposed to be out.
Yeah.
And it'll come down.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, if they aren't ready for it, but they're just doing it because people won't stop buying their 7000 3DXs, like, then that means they aren't technically ready to come out, in my eyes.
Yeah.
Like, then I think they still need to do software related updates to it and BIOS configuration stuff. So while it's very cool, I would not get it. Like, just from
not right away, anyways.
Yeah. An early adoption of tech is always a risk, no matter what it is. I don't care if they say it's the best thing they've ever made. It's still a risk.
Yeah. What's up, Valkyra and Stealth Tech?
What up?
What's up, Paul? How's it going?
Well, I have no clue why you pinged me in in Discord this morning. I was so confused. I didn't understand.
Forgot about it or something?
I didn't understand the context at all. I was so like, what is going on?
Oh, man. Lots of people message me.
Uh-oh, Brad. That's how I feel when you told me that you texted me last night, or that like you texted me today. I'm like, I can see it.
Yeah.
I was on my phone. I don't know why I didn't see it. The email? Oh, just the reminder email. That wasn't me this time. Got a different guy on the reins right now, and some tech support, you know. Taking control. Who was it?
Drew Boy? Oh no, I was looking at Discord. Drew Boy's taking it. Taking over tech.
Drewski.
The Drewski.
You have him introduce himself like that next video. Hey, that Peltast video turned out pretty well on YouTube.
Yep.
At least on YouTube. I don't know anywhere else, but
Yeah, it's getting some views on the YouTube. What up, Deep Stage?
Deep.
Wondering if I ordered one of your last Landpool 3 cases. I don't see them on the website anymore. Yes.
You did. If you got that LAN Cool 3 build, you did.
Yep.
We actually, I'll let you know, we already were out of LAN Cool 3s, and we're like, oh my god, we need another LAN Cool 3. So, because we forgot to take it off.
Yep.
So, you are officially our last LAN Cool 3. Is that Stank? Stank got the...
That is staying.
Oh my god. Why is that?
Says I have a 3090 12700K build. Should I wait till the 6000 series? All you got. That's up to you.
That's your call, man.
Yeah.
I mean, 30 series is still awesome.
Yeah.
40 series is just as awesome, just a little bit like technically better. But I mean, if you really want to see like a huge bump, probably, yeah. I mean, I say
They play Star Citizen. It does well still. Not sure if I should bother with the 50 series, 5000 series.
I'd say if it's working fine. Like I had a 3080 and then I got the 4070 Ti and I was like, I didn't need this. It does all the same stuff. Like it's not really that crazy of a difference. Because first they were gatekeeping RTX 3.0
Yeah.
from the other series, and then it got such a bad response that they actually
They updated to 3.5, which
Yeah.
allowed everyone.
Yeah, so they actually allowed everyone because they knew they could do it.
Yeah.
They were gatekeeping it to make a selling point because the difference, like it's good. I'd say what's really good about the 40 series is the heatsink design. I think 40 series cards cool themselves more efficiently, therefore they can like generate more. I think that's how 40 series really kind of like took a jump.
Yeah, usually when I'm looking to upgrade, it's can I still max it out and get good FPS, like max out settings? If I'm having to start to turn down settings into medium.
On every game,
Yeah, it's not.
or like just multiple games that have to go to medium, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe I should start looking.
Yeah.
I'd still say if you're doing like medium high to high presets, like you're solid.
Yeah, I mean, really the difference between ultra and high in terms of like graphics, like you'll notice there's almost nothing.
Yeah.
High and ultra are basically the same.
There's more like basically ray tracing when you do ultra.
Yeah.
It's just more particle ray tracing.
Yeah.
And shadow.
Yeah, it's more like
You get your bloom effects. You get like that's what ultra does. Like
volumetric fog. And
yeah,
cloud.
like you don't need that stuff while you're gaming. It just makes it more like that's kind of
Yeah, and then but really like even with like if you boot up like Red Dead,
yeah.
the difference you can't really tell the difference between ultra and high.
Red
But
Dead.
you can tell the difference between ultra and medium or high and medium.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
I don't want to see shit in medium. I want to see.
I was about to say like you won't catch me in medium now.
Like if I start turning textures down to medium, it's upgrading.
I crave,
I
and that's not hating on medium. Like I just crave the higher preset. Like,
Yeah.
That's just a personal thing. That's how I like the game. It's not just because you can't do it doesn't mean like you need it.
Yeah,
Kind of thing. So
still one.
yeah, it really is. Like if you're coming from console, like console to medium preset, still a jump. I would say. What would you say, Brad?
Sorry, I was reading the text.
Would you say that like a jump from console to a medium preset is still a better?
Yeah,
Because you can still get higher frame.
yeah, yeah. I mean, consoles are good for what they offer. There's no like I'm not gonna shit talk consoles.
Yeah.
But the biggest difference for me, like going to console again after I'm really the frame rate.
It's the frame rate, dude.
I can't play games at 30
No.
frames.
I can't
I
play.
can't even do it really at 60.
I can play like the puzzle games,
Yeah.
but I can't do or like the party games. I can do that,
Mhm.
but I can't play like even Rocket League.
Yeah.
And I started playing Rocket League on the Xbox.
Yep.
I can't go back.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
physically like hurts my brain to play it. I don't know how I did it before.
It's not comfortable to look at.
No,
You know,
it's not.
like it's really hard to even play like the newest Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Like I eventually got used to it, but it was so hard at first. Like I just can't do 30. Is 60 FPS good? Yeah, that's like the minimum you're shooting for is 60. On PC.
Yeah, on PC, yeah. Because console's 30,
Yeah.
except for the new ones.
You can still play 30 on PC and have it be okay, but
No.
like if you have a PC, man, you'll be playing at least 60.
Yeah. All of the PCs that we have here should at least be able to do, I want to say, like, at least, like, 80 frames or something.
Oh yeah.
Like,
At
from the
very minimum.
Auxilia, like, very minimum, the Auxilia, and even the Hero.
Yeah, all of our PCs will crush esports titles like Counter-Strike and Valorant and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be well over 150 in all of them at 1080p. Crispy XOs says, "Hey guys, do you think it's worth waiting out the 5090? When do you guys think you'll start adding those to your builds?"
Well, when they get announced, that's kind of when we'll be adding them to our builds. We won't be doing anything really early. We're not allowed to in terms of just our agreement with Nvidia. So I mean, we'll have stuff on the website ready to go when the 50 series drop. We will have availability. But yeah, that's about in terms of that. For the 5090, it depends what you're upgrading from. I'd say if you have a 4090 right now, you do not need a 5090.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be an increase drastically for people who are in 30 series. Like, I think it's going to be like, say if you were at a 3070, you're like, this time I want the 5090. You'll get one hell of a bump, like, of just performance all around.
Yeah.
But I like if you have a 40 series now, like a higher end like side of it, of the SKU, I say you're solid with that for a while. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you're using the 5090 for, dude. Like, in terms of just gaming, like, unless you're, like, really want to push 4K and, like, you're looking to do a lot of video rendering and all that stuff, then yeah, I guess 5090, but if you're just looking for, like, to game at the highest settings you can, 5080 probably be fine.
oh yeah.
Like, 5090s are cool, but they're not really needed unless you're like really looking to push high FPS 4K.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, whenever they announce them and release them, we know where we're gonna be having. We'll have access to them. So I am targeting ultra high end, brand new pre-built February or so. Plus, we're wondering if you guys think you'll have spec the 5090s by then. If you think it'll be further out, mostly looking for future proof as long as possible. Gotcha. Yeah, as soon as they're announced and they have a date, we're gonna
We'll have
our
them.
models.
Yeah, they'll be in our models. They'll be available.
Yeah.
They'll be in the configurator. They'll be everywhere where you can get a card right now from us. You'll see ready to ships with them. We'll really have a little bit for everyone who are looking for ready to ship, who are looking just to do other things with it. I'm distracted while I'm setting this up.
But yeah, I would assume.
But they have to come out first.
Yeah.
Remember, they gotta launch. We won't have them early. No one who is an Nvidia partner is really allowed to launch them early. So
But yeah, whether they come out in like January or February or something, yeah, we'll have them. We'll have them on launch day. GTA 6 or 5 or 5090? I don't think so. Coming out for PS5, so.
5090 drop for GTA 6.
Dude, I hope they don't delay GTA. I really hope.
I hope they do whatever they need to do to make that game awesome.
Well, yeah. I'll accept that too, but I hope they're on.
Rockstar's pretty on track, and also people are so hyped for GTA 6, but they even said like not even a few years ago that they're like, we're not interested in making another GTA right now. So I don't know why people would suddenly think that they just have a game ready to go. Like,
Yeah.
they weren't ready. They didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I know they've been working on it, I think, since like 2020. Like very early. And then I know they announced something the beginning of 2022 that they were very early in development. Yeah, I don't know.
Weren't they waiting for like water physics to get better? Because they're trying to add like surfing or something.
Oh, really? I didn't.
Rockstar said they only like making a new game if they can like actually do something better than one. Which is why Red Dead 2 is like, Red Dead 1 is awesome. Red Dead 2 is amazing.
Yeah, Red Dead 2 is a masterpiece in my opinion.
So it's one of the top rated games ever made.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm totally down.
Yeah.
I know they've made more Grand Theft Autos than like anything else, but I'm excited for it. I mean, the missions, when all those missions first came out, you could play 3 different characters, GTA 5, that was groundbreaking. You
Yep.
couldn't do that before. You
I
were
remember everyone was so skeptical that they were going to have 3 protagonists and how are they going to do that? And
like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to work.
yeah. Dude, it was great. I loved it.
Yeah.
GTA 5 is one of my favorite games ever.
I spent so many hours on that, like, growing up. I can't believe how old it is now.
Deltec says hopefully they do it right rather than screw it up. Yeah, I think, you know, I don't think Rockstar has delivered, or not delivered on a game. Maybe GTA 4 online, but
That was their first
that was
attempt on it. Like, but GTA, look at GTA 5 online.
GTA 5 is crazy. Mr. Craig, did Steam build affect the time frame on when y'all get to the build or no? Yeah.
Yes, it does. So
Really?
we only stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, the builds. And usually we'll do we've done 1, 2, or 3 builds on stream, it depending on what we're building. So today we have 2 because right now I'm building an assassin, and then we have a Peltast next. But it can increase your wait time for sure. We do have a line of people who also want to get. These are both stream requests. We have a stream request tomorrow. We have more stream requests in the queue. So
Yeah, we have quite a bit of stream requests right now.
yeah, so that always takes priority. At any point, if you just want it built and you don't really mind, we can still build it and send you photos. It just won't be streamed. So if anybody you just want it a little bit sooner, we totally understand. So we're happy to accommodate in that way.
Oh, Willie, sorry, I skipped your
Miss skips.
yeah, whatever words. How many of these PCs getting built a day? Y'all got a team of builders.
I am the builder. Sometimes the boss man will jump in and help out if we need it, or really if I need it. But today I've already built 4 computers.
We got 2.
I've got 2 more. So You got this one and then our Peltast, and that's 6 for today. I can average depending on what I'm building. I mean, if it was all Peltast, I could build like 8 or 9 Peltasts in a day. So yeah, I mean roughly that. Yeah, it's not too bad.
What's up, Philly man? How's it going?
Yeah, if you just want it, yeah, I mean just let admin know, let the front
Yeah.
desk know.
Yeah, just shoot an email.
And they can mark it off, and then
GTA 6 started development around 2014. Oh, maybe like story-wise. Yeah. I don't think they were actually like.
I'm sure they started they're like had a meeting one day, like let's talk about potential
Yeah.
stories, what we would do.
I'm just make it link. I don't know how to set that up on YouTube. All that
Set what up?
bots and whatnot.
Oh,
There might be a way. I don't know.
I didn't even know you could.
Yeah. Thanks for following, man.
I saw this comment on our video about me using a screwdriver.
Yeah.
Someone's like, "That's an impact like driver." I know it is because I have the same one.
Yeah.
And then TJ went and responded. He's like, "Well, you have an impact driver. This is not an impact driver. This is a screwdriver. So you don't have it."
Yeah. I know. I saw that.
Yeah.
I just like how he was so confident. He was like, "This is most definitely an impact driver." It's like, no, dude, it's not.
It's not.
It literally says
I wouldn't use-
screwdriver on the side.
Yeah, I wouldn't use an impact driver to build a computer.
Yeah. It's wild.
Most of the screws that I try to undo on this setting, like the lowest setting, on PC cases, I can't unscrew with it. It doesn't have enough force.
Mhm.
I need it. I'm better off if I use my hand.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I can't. Like that just makes me so furious. I could rant about it forever.
Yeah, I saw that this morning. I'm just like, guys.
This guy's
I don't
mad
know.
for no reason. Like it's like the guys that play in CS:GO.
Yep.
Just mad.
It's absolutely impact. Oh,
Dude,
sorry, you don't know what you're talking about.
for those who haven't played CS:GO or like Counter-Strike Global Offensive, I haven't played that game in a long time. When I played it, I was like, it was probably like 10 years ago when I was really like enjoying it or something. I just picked it back up. That game is so toxic. One round in, I can't even like die. People, the funny thing about the people I was telling you about, at one point at the end of the game, they actually had more deaths than me. I was like, "Why are you dying so much?" Like, come on, man, you're not making any sense.
Zeiss 303 says, I'm excited I'm going from a 2070 to a 4080.
That's quite
That's
the.
a huge jump.
Yeah, that is a huge jump.
That
2
is a
generations.
massive jump.
Yeah. I'm excited for you.
There you go, Philly. The specs.
And for those who don't know, if you buy a PC, you get an Alexander PCs t-shirt, just like the one I'm wearing on the house. Or you can consider it as that you bought a very expensive t-shirt and you got a free computer.
Yeah. That's how we like to look at it.
Yeah.
You just bought a $3,000 t-shirt.
Yeah.
Comes with a free PC.
Just so happened to get a PC with a 4080 in it. That's crazy.
The music is too loud. Shouldn't be. Turn it down a little bit.
Makes it duck ticket. Why is Brad funny?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
My t-shirt is kind of getting too small.
You can always email the office and like I think we sell them for like 15, 20 bucks.
Yeah. I think it's
We
something.
don't have them selling on the website. Like we have it, but we don't because like it's very easy for scammers to test out credit cards with a very cheap product
Yep.
on a page. So we had to turn them off, which we love. We would love to just sell T-shirts, but it gets a little risque
Yeah.
for our end.
Definitely the most expensive T-shirt I've bought.
Memory related issues. I mean, with new CPUs, you're always going to get some sort of, they need their BIOS updated. I believe the new AMD chipsets have only received like 1 or 2 BIOSes, and I think one of them is still in beta. So how much for a bigger size? I mean, they're all like the same price.
Yeah.
You would just have to, the pricing and like availability, you would just need to email the admin.
What about stickers?
Stickers, we used to do stickers.
I think we still have some stickers.
Any OG people who got builds from like maybe 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, we put stickers and pens and everything in the builds.
There we go.
That was
think
cool.
Our merch website, we have some stickers available.
Oh, nice. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
We stopped doing stickers too because just price savings and stuff. We'd love to do like really cool stuff like in the packages, but people would see that price reflected on the PC and they'd be like, "What the heck?"
Yeah.
So, yeah, when we were younger or just a newer company, we definitely did some awesome stuff in the packages. You get all the stickers too with your builds. Any motherboard manufacturer that makes stickers for the motherboards.
Paul, that's for a different shirt. Our shirts are the ones we use are cheaper. This was all kind of just like the storefront was kind of just that thing. Almost for cost, pretty much. I think the stickers we get like
You
20
running
cents or something.
hiccups? You know what, Philly? To answer your question again about the 9000 series, I have not had a lot of issues with the 9000 series. We've had a few builds here now use the 9000 series, 2 of which had 192 gigabytes of DDR5. Cobalt. Another one's in the shop.
Yep.
So, I mean, to be fair, we have not overclocked the 192 gigabytes because we know that won't work. Probably with like other timings, yes, you could, but it wouldn't be that insane of an overclock. But no, I mean, not really issue. I mean, there's memory related issues with Intel chips.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like you'll always get memory related issues, like especially for new CPUs off the gate and everything. I'll be right back. You do that, boo. Yeah, it's just, that's all they hear in the background. I'm doing this though real quick. Getting our fans installed. We also, if you guys have a stream request with us, we always inform the owner when we're going live, the day of. So we'll always send you an email regarding the time, whether you're the first or second or third. Yeah. I have this on a low torque, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that. It's weird. Why am I? Switch to side cam, but I didn't do that. Maybe it's Brad. Stuff is still on there. Let's see. This layer didn't come off with its pull tab. Very annoying. There we go. Like if you guys have ever used those pull tabs underneath the like a battery, like a cell phone battery, these things stay on pretty well. I'm gonna take this front off. Again, don't need to take all the fans out, just need to take this bracket off. For someone looking to buy a PC for a low handbrake encoding, some gaming CPU, what do you suggest? If you're gonna be doing some minor coding and you want to do gaming, like what are you trying to game at? Like, are you trying to do higher end, like 2K gaming, or just like casual gaming, or like what's up? First person shooters mainly. I would say get a 14700K. 14700K is amazing for multitasking, doing stuff like encoding, like workstation, but like you don't need an i9. The i7 of the 14th gen is the best CPU, in my opinion, that you could get of 14th gen, just in terms of the power and everything that comes with it and everything that you can do. Just not want to pull it away.
Handbrake, I haven't heard that in a long time.
Oops. Why is this all of a sudden having issues? I mean, it's in, but like it's not on. I guess we will have to remove some of the... This is very interesting to me, why this is becoming an issue.
What's going on?
It's not letting me put the auto fan bracket back in with this AIO. It's just because it's shifted to downward from me installing it. That didn't have the fan bracket in there. So I just need to... These two out. These two are stopping me from.
Any new 14700K should be right. Should be okay. Don't have to worry about the voltage issues.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you get any Intel chip is good now. Like, even though you guys can still keep finding articles online about the voltage issue, like they fixed it with the microcode update. Like it's fixed now. So not much to really have to worry about there. What the fuck? Okay.
Intel CPUs are fine now. Mine 14900K wasn't in June. Yeah.
Why is it not playing nice, dude?
CPU, MOBO, SSDs, and graphics cards. Oh, and the RAM? Are you kidding? It cooked everything with it. Wow, that's crazy.
I don't know what happened for me, like removing this thing and then reinstalling it, but it doesn't want to play nice anymore, and I don't really like that fractal. I'm putting the bottom bracket. The bottom bracket can only go in one position. I can only screw it in at one spot. I've never actually had this particular issue with the torrent. So we're learning things out together. It's literally conflicting with itself. I wonder if it not being on like 140s has to do anything with that. Stand by. So like I can get it in, right? I can do that. But then it doesn't line up with the rest of... And it's not the rad causing any issues, it's simply the bracket. Like I could take the rad off and it wouldn't even matter if I tried to do that. All right. We're making some leeway here, folks. Well, we were. It just popped back out because it didn't like that I just adjusted it. That is very lame. Well, I have a solution for that. All right, everyone. PC would still boot, but couldn't get past BIOS. Oh, wow. Cool. This is very frustrating to me. We're almost set here, but dang. Oh, what? And now it just wants to go? All right, well, I'm taking it. We're gonna lock it in. It's locked in place. I don't know what just happened between it not wanting to work and it just sliding into place, but here we are. The build continues. think we should all be happy for that. Can I get W's in the chat, please? I don't know what happened, Brad, but it just decided it wanted to work.
Oh yeah. All right.
No W's in chat. Kind of disappointed from chat.
Oh, there's a W.
Oh, there's a W.
There's a dub.
W. All right, there might be a
we go.
delay. Okay. I was gonna say.
Finally
Alright.
got your Twitch streamer experience.
Yeah, and
Put
now I know.
W's in the
Yeah,
chat.
W's in the chat. Chat, come on, chat. I get a kick out of you. Na-na-na. Get no kick from champagne.
I'm interested to see those new wireless Lee fans. Those should be really cool.
No control box.
Yeah.
Counting in.
I mean, technically they're still wired, but only for power.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Yeah. Wireless energy. It's all around us.
It's in the clouds.
It's in the cloud, god damn it.
Keep staying. I think it was mostly the hero model, but I heard it from this dude. What did you hear about the hero model? Also, chat, if you guys are new viewers, we are doing a giveaway for Sorcerer Vine Croy. Read my mind.
Look at that.
If you guys want to participate in the giveaway, go to this website.
People are like, no, don't say anything,
Yeah.
Brad. Don't tell them. Don't tell them there's a giveaway.
It is for a full custom liquid build that we've had.
I've built it.
He built it.
Built it with my own two hands.
It was actually at Asus's
Asus had it at their-
headquarters.
Yeah,
for a
it's at their
while.
headquarters. They loved it.
Custom art.
They wanted us to do it, and then we got it back, and we're like, what do we do with it?
Yep.
So, sat around for a little bit while we're trying to come up with some ideas, and then we decided to now give it away. Good opportunity. So,
Share it with your friends. You'll get a ton of entries if you share it with your friends.
yes.
Read higher. I heard last year the X670 motherboards, like the one I ordered, had issues with the X3 chip. Suppose that's good now too.
Yeah, especially with, well, I'd make sure you have a BIOS update. It depends where your BIOS like falls. Like probably when they came out and the new 3DX chips came out, yes, you had issues and you needed to have a BIOS update to make it compatible. We haven't had any issues with 3DX chips not communicating with motherboards how we like to. In terms of just the board and the chip.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually like, I think the 3D cache has been our like lowest failure rate. I think I've only had one bad 3DX chip, and I think that was AM4.
Yeah.
So,
What's your opinion on the Liam Lee Evo front mesh kit?
the Evo mesh kit or like the Vision mesh kit? I think like I don't know. Like it's more like what are you buying the 011 Evo for? Like are you buying it for airflow? Are you buying it for aesthetics? I say if you're going for aesthetics, I mean visually, if you have the mesh kit, you don't get to see inside that front glass. If you're going for aesthetics, I mean 9 fans will easily cool your build. Easily. Like the 9 that we already put in there. I do warn you, if you do more fans, you know, it's going to make more noise.
He's going for airflow.
Going for airflow, then yeah, I mean 100%. Do the front mesh kit. I think they're cool. We haven't had anyone really ask for it, I don't think.
No, recently we did.
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally down. Like we're down to do it.
Do you have a one skipping around here? You guys
Skipping?
do the update? I can't say that, but
What happened?
oh definitely. And then, do you have a favorite 360 AIO for Intel and AMD?
I know mine. Well, are you talking about performance or are you talking about aesthetics or like just in general?
Performance.
I have my answer.
Here,
Do you want to go?
here you go.
Oh,
I really haven't
Arctic
played.
Freezer 3, baby.
Yeah?
All day. That thing's a beast.
Is it?
Yeah, especially for its price point. I love it for Intel because the Arctic Freezer 3 for Intel comes with a direct die, like
Oh, right.
what's
plate.
it called? The contact.
Contact plate?
Yeah, contact plate. So you, not the direct die, sorry, but the direct like heat spreader of the CPU. It just completely covers it, so your thermal paste won't like wash over during application process and stuff. It's really good for AMD. I think they're amazing. There's no wires with it. It's purely just.
They look awesome.
They look awesome. There's no wires. You get VRM cooling, which is not a lot of. Only the higher end like AIOs really offer VRM cooling, like the new Trikes and like the raw Ryujin. They have that. So, yeah, I mean, I think Arctic Freezer 3 has everything you need just to make the machine run. If you need a 360 wrap. That or I like Fractals. Fractals is good too. It's another good like performance AIO that I like. I'm trying to think. No, it's mainly Arctic. Even their like Arctic 2 was really good. The EK water block nucleus, yeah, I would say that.
I have that.
It's really good. But in terms, I would think of like price for performance. Like the EK one is just a little bit pricier. Because you get EK fans. I mean, the EK fan blades are really aggressive and they're really good at cooling radiators. The pump is good. I think it's Azotek. Or it's one of their proprietary
I think
pumps.
it's one of their pumps.
But it is, that would be my other choice, I think, as well.
Yeah, it keeps my 5800X 3D
I bet,
cool,
dude.
man.
My 5800X is been toasty lately
Has it?
in the little new build. Thinking, I don't know if it was my application of thermal paste or if like the pump I got for the meantime is not. Yeah, par is my old one. I'm noticing a difference.
Smaller build though too.
No, it's just loud.
Oh, well, I mean, like smaller build, so the fans have to ramp up more.
No,
You
the
know.
motor's loud. I can hear it whirring.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't like
What do you have again?
I got the N6C Kraken, and then it's getting RMA'd now, but then for the meantime I have like the LCD version.
Oh,
I don't know what's in there. I don't like it. Papa no like. Papa hates. And the only other reason I don't say EK is EK's doing things that we don't like. So I mean, we love the people we worked with in EK. Isn't about them. But EK as a brand has not been doing well, and they have not been, at least visually, trying to fix that. So we don't like that. So that's kind of another reason why I wouldn't really recommend them. Still a good pump, but if you bought it, I don't know how long your warranty will last. This thing isn't going anywhere. I don't know if you guys saw that. But me just trying to move the graphics card is making this table shake. That's how like secure this thing is right now. It's not moving. Which is awesome. But we don't want, or that's what we do want. So then we can just put our packing foam in accordingly and then secure it. Yeah. If you guys don't know, for those who are new to the channel, we Instapack foam pack all of our PCs. And then we take this box, so this PC, this case has its own box it came in. We take that and then we put it in our box, so it's double wall, double protected, wrap it in bubble wrap, I give it a kiss, and then I go see your house.
I wanted a Lee Trinity performance, but I've heard they have pump issues.
That's one thing I will say. Like, I love Lee. Don't get like an AIO that's made with the Lee pump. Get the Galahad LCD that's made with the Asetek pump. Because Asetek is really good. I mean, they're just renowned. They're in a lot of pumps that are in the market today. They're a little bit more expensive as a pump, but they have their reasons to be. They just have more longevity as a pump should have.
Have you seen any good hillbilly cooling methods? This one guy built a shroud from his window AC directly into his PC case. Yes, I've seen that too.
I've seen that. I've seen the video of the guy 3D printing all the tunnels for like inside his case. So, you know, basically how a car engine works. But he just applied that to his case, and he got like substantial decreases in.
Really?
He dropped like 5 to 10 degrees on some processes.
Okay.
Like, it was basically like he put it on liquid.
Yeah.
So, well, not basically like liquid, but he was using a tower cooler, not an AIO. But he was using the H5 flow case.
Oh.
That was a cool one. Song's been stuck in my head all weekend. That song is from the 50s.
Is it really?
Yeah, dude, it's almost 100 years old. Well, 30 years, but still. 70 years old. Being sung by some guy on a Twitch stream.
Yep.
Building a computer. See any? Oh yeah. Bonus giveaway entry, everyone. Hope you know, the longer you stay in chat, the more entries you have.
Very true.
Who let you out of the back? No.
Wild ones.
The wild ones. What up?
Oh, it's like
Checking out.
or whatever.
What? Bonus giveaway entry twice in a row?
2 of them.
Dude,
Crazy.
there's some people out there that have a lot of points that are not redeeming them. Someone get their Twitch account. I could afford. What? How much do I have? 2 bonus giveaway entries.
Damn.
And if you guys are skeptical about the giveaway, we have multiple giveaway winners. They're not in chat right now, but they do occasionally pop into chat. So you can ask them if it's real or not. I think that's looking pretty good. I don't know about you guys.
It's looking good.
Made buttermilk, sriracha, honey chicken,
Ooh.
fried chicken.
That sounds good.
Put that on a sandwich with some honey sriracha glaze, and then like a mayo sriracha like sauce with chives and everything in it.
Sounds really good.
I've never fried anything before. It was my first time. It was good.
Yeah.
I actually did pretty well. I used avocado oil. That's all I had for like high heat. I know like cooking oil is better for that,
Yeah.
but I didn't feel like buying oil.
Yeah.
That shit's so expensive.
Yeah.
So, but totally worth it, dude. That. You could put that like sriracha, like glaze, the honey glaze. You could put that in the dish, dude. It would taste so good.
What do you guys think about V2 Streamers in an all black build? I think it looks great.
I think it looks cool. You might be like I understand like oh like they're big white cables like technically when it's off, but you're only using the machine when it's on. And then when it's off, I think it just looks pretty good. I mean, you get to see them pretty well. I think they fill up the case nicely. I also argue Streamers are a better choice than custom cables because if you're like me and you can't choose what color, like oh today like or like holidays, like I want to do orange, I want to do like fall colors, I want to do like holiday colors as that like progresses. Then with the Streamers, you get the choice to do that. You can be like, I want to do orange, I want to do blue, I want to do red, and then but I feel like you can change all the colors in your this case. Say like they have the black and white, you could do all the black and white, you can do any color. But if you had like red cables and you try to do like I don't know, like a green belt, like green lights, and you're like, oh man, I wish I didn't have red cables anymore.
Yep.
Streamers. So.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Oh yeah, I gotta do that. Yeah, that was my only thing. I went with all black, but with Streamers, wanted to be able to customize it whenever.
Yeah, you really get the free range of that because it's like Streamers are like $175, $180. For both like the motherboard and that's like a combined price. They oh crap, what was I going? I was thinking like if you had multiple sets of cables and say you were like just switching them out yourself, by the time you had like all the colors that you could really have, like you would have spent more than Streamers. I can't wait to go play CSGO later and antagonize people. It's really funny because I constantly like think flanking in CSGO is a good idea when you really should just push with your team. But I'm always like, I should flank. Like the team's going that way, the longest way around. They all die. By the time I'm even close to a guy, I'm the last one left, and it's just like, well, now I get to prove myself. Turn the corner. Last one. I'd say we're about 80% done with this build. Probably like 85%. They still have to do the control box for the fans. And then we have to plug the power supply in. And then do the wiring for that power supply, which should be pretty easy. Wiring in the Fractal Torrent is like nothing. It's pretty easy. Not a whole lot going on in the Torrent, thankfully. I like it, dude. That thing's got like everything you could think of.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. I will say building the Legatus in like 011 Evo is much more difficult than it is to build it in like the 011 Evo RGB. RGB just has way more space. I just did a repair for the power supply on an Evo. I hated every second of it. I was like, oh my god. I can't believe I have to do this all the time. The weight is killer. Oh, Modlord. I know. Modlord's in Q, right? Pretty sure. Can't remember.
I'm not sure.
Modlord's like, huh? I am? Huh? I can't really remember. My memory, it passed me. in my old age. All right. I'm gonna turn this thing around. Electric Bev just showed up on my notification screen.
They did?
Yeah, they want to collaborate on a post. With me, not with you.
Oh, with you? Just with you?
The Jacob Miller, man. They want. Cole, are you still in chat? Did you ever find out my middle name? Still got that Intel CPU I don't know what to do with. Do you know what order number y'all are on? I ordered mine on the 1st of the month. These ones are a little bit later. Because these guys have been waiting to be streamed. So they are a little bit delayed. Mr. Craig, could you tell me your order number? So I don't really know it off your Twitch name.
$77.05. But I know it's been keyed.
You're really close.
Yeah.
You're probably being built tomorrow.
7:05.
I'm pretty sure. What'd you order? What'd you get, Mr. Craig? Or Mr. Sorry. Gotta emphasize the Mr. Brad's gonna go check on that for you though. He's already headed out there to go look. Mr. Craig, which oh, Mark Luke, thanks for the subscription. Oh my god. Mr. Craig, what did you get? Oh, so you got a custom. Oh, cool. I thought you got like a pre-build.
We're just waiting on 2 more parts.
Oh.
So probably pretty soon.
I know we have a lot of stuff coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
But they're at the like the more front end of the queue. Like, well, it hasn't been rotated, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're very close.
I'm enjoying the wait. Not much else stuff to do. To look forward to these days. I understand that.
Well, Kara says, I think I might need an electric bed this Thursday. Gotta be at work at 6 a.m. Oof.
That's when Brad makes me get here.
Yep.
Brad's like, Jacob, 6 a.m. sharp. We gotta shoot content. Never shows up. I'm teasing. The phone. I mean, I know the wait's really long, but we're committed to making every build like look really good. You know, each build gets its own time to itself. It really gets all the care it needs.
Actually, Craig, I'll just go cancel it right now. Like, just swipe it off the sheet now that I know where it is.
Oh, right, because they didn't want it streamed anymore, right?
Yeah.
And that new COD drops pretty soon, right? I bet people are eager for that. I have this buddy he wants to put together a new Intel build. I'm trying to convince him to hold off so he could, get the new Intel chip. That comes out on the 24th. But he really just wants a computer. So I don't think I'll be able to convince him. I might have him go AMD for the meantime. Yeah. All right, everyone. In the top of Twitch chat, there's going to be a will it post. Will it post means basically I've connected everything successfully. It means, and you'll get points back for this. So whatever you bet, you should get your points back. And if people vote no, you'll get their points divvied up amongst whoever says yes. But basically let you know that I did everything right. Everything's plugged in, everything's turning on. Because if it doesn't, we wouldn't ship the computer like that in the first place. So go ahead, do your votes. Do you think I did everything correctly? Or do you not trust me at all? Only you can decide.
Skyward King says, "Hey dude, I would love to build PCs professionally. What advice do you have for someone looking to start this as a business? Thanks for any info you can provide."
Start with like smaller stuff, and try just to do stuff with like your community first. Like try to sell in outlets that are safe, that you don't really have to like spend time setting up a website and like advertising that website. You can really start off like really small. You can start just selling to friends and family. Just upcharging them slightly. It's up to you how much you want to charge. And then it's just kind of like that. You just start from just bare bones and work your way up a little bit. But we sold stuff on Etsy before we even had a website. So, you can really start from anywhere that you're comfortable with.
Facebook Marketplace.
And definitely customer support. Like after your customers get the product is very key. And like good customer support. Like you should know how to support your own product that you're shipping out. Even if you don't know everything, like every single troubleshooting technique, that's totally okay. It's something you'll learn along the way. Better techniques, better way to troubleshoot certain situations. I knew nothing when I first started building computers, and now I feel like some days I know too much. So I just met you today, but I have a 10,000% faith that it will post. Well, that's what we like to hear. I'm just finishing the wiring back here. I've got everything in pretty much. What you need. I'm just making my SATA connections look pretty now, kind of. I've got a SATA connection for 2 of them for the control box that we just installed. One for our pump, and one. Oh. The struggler earlier. Don't talk about the struggle, dude. That thing was weird. It slid right in. Like I took it out and put it back in, and everything decided that it wanted to work. I'm looking for my SATA. I was a silly, goofy little SATA cable. Where would I put myself? Probably right there. Found it. All right. See that? See, if I had forgotten to plug that in, like yes. You know, I could just fix it up live, but in terms of the will it post, that doesn't count. Like it counts as like it didn't post. It didn't fully work. So we'd fix it live, but you know, in terms of that poll, it's a failure. Because I wouldn't send it to someone without their pump working. I would just need to have it shipped back here, and I don't want that. Just seriously like last things on these cables, and then this thing's turning on. And then we have another build. Another build will not take nearly as long as this one, but it'll still be fun to watch nonetheless. All right, so we have a fully modular power supply. If you don't know what that means, it means all these cables are not connected to the power supply. I can choose which ones I want connected. For our builds, we only plug in what you need. The rest is given to you in your shipment of your PC in a separate bag, but we only plug in what you need. So this is everything that we need to power this machine. We have our CPUs plugged in, we have our SATAs, we have our motherboard, and we have that 12 volt PHWR, I believe. Is this one does not have an Asetek pump. I wish it did. This generation though, I will give Lee credit. I'm not sure which ones they use in their performance series. This Galahad AIO is way better than the first generation Galahad AIO. I had so many failure rates with that first generation AIO. I feel so bad for the customers that had to, you know, get the machine shipped back here and everything. But it was a really, really bad failure rate by Lee. This thing, I haven't had a single one bad. Cross my fingers, knock on wood. But this cooler's been amazing. I don't know about the performance one that you mentioned. I know it's out. I have not seen any reviews. I haven't done any of my own research on it. All right, guys. I'll throw it on. I guess that's what we're doing. We're done. want to throw on. Sorry, my back panel of glass looks really good back here. I feel like I'm getting better at building the assassin. Like I should say I'm getting better at wiring the assassin in a way that I like. So yes, but let's turn it on. Looks like all of our front fans are on. Looks like our RAM just turned on. And I'm actually gonna get the front cover for the 20 as well. So you guys are watching that. Excuse me. Holy crap. I'm a little tired there. We're just loading through a boot sequence right now. Sorry, I can't move this case anymore. I'm right at the that edge because the power supply sits on top of this thing. So I'm really stretching out this power cable, just trying to reach my outlet. But it looks really good. This thing looks exactly how I'd want it. Let me try to bring it down some levels. Maybe that'll help. Oh, I didn't put this thing on right. Hold on. So this thing just pulls on the top like this. Right, so we're just, and it just resets it. You just kind of have to find this sweet spot of it. There's no like screws or anything. Why is this giving me a push? Oh, this thing. So this is important. This is our internals of it. There's a little mesh shield, so now I can see right through this whole thing. This is the mesh protective. So this will catch a lot of dust from getting in the machine. What was happening is that this wasn't fully rested in, so it was causing it to push up. There we go. We posted, everything's working. So congratulations, those who just participated the first time and will post. You get channel points now. With the channel points, you can. Well, if anyone said no, you get their channel points, so you can save up for. Hi, I'm 420 millimeter rad. Hi, Ruru. How's it going? Do you plug the 12V plugs in the motherboard or just one, the two in the top left? For this build in particular, these are very specific cables. I don't have a second custom cable of this, but I do plug both in. So I have one plugged in and then I have a stock cable. But we always, if it has two and the motherboard or the power supply has two CPUs, we always plug them in. Because you never know. And it saves the customer from having to do it. I put my new mic in and now Chrome and select apps don't have sound. Try checking your audio outputs and inputs. Usually that. Or if your stuff needs drivers, check that as well. Big up the Fractal North. Dude, I love the Fractal North. Don't even get me started. I've made awesome machines in the Fractal Norths. Yeah, dude, people need to vacuum their dust filters. It's pretty bad. I did a poll over the weekend on how many people clean their PCs. I was like, yes, I do. And it was like, no, I forget. 47% people said that they forget to clean their PCs. You guys are gross. That's like if you didn't clean your car, or like if you had like an air filter on like an AC unit and you never changed it. I don't know. It's gross. I can't. I don't get the wood front panel on the fractals. I think it's just like a cool aesthetic. I don't like, you know what? I don't like the wood mod on Corsair cases. I like the fractal a little bit more. I think it looks a little cleaner. That's on our list. Brad and I also talked. Well, we did the poll, and I went to Brad and I was like, "Dude, we got to do a video on how to clean a PC." Because not a lot of people know how to do that correctly or efficiently. So we'll be happy to make a video. Yes, the electric air duster is the move. That's what we'll be using in the video, but we'll get some canned air and show that you can do it with canned air. Just the electric duster's a little bit more oomph, you know. But this is done now, guys. So that means it needs to be tested. So I'm gonna bring this actually to our warehouse guy in the back. His name is Drew. Drew is going to update BIOS, overclock the RAM. He's going to put Windows on it. He's going to activate Windows, and he's going to run it through a series of tests after he gets all the drivers and necessary software here on this machine. Really tries to break this thing before we let it go. And if it passes his qualifications, then it goes out the door. So if you are the owner of this build, expect tracking information tomorrow.
What the dog doing?
Other than that, guys, I will be right back. I'm gonna
Farewell,
bring this
citizen.
in, and then I'm gonna set up the next build. So just give me a few moments to do that. I gotta do the "we'll be right back." Oh, i9 binary. I just saw your thing too as I click this. Stock case fans? No, we actually, the customer requested to upgrade the fans to Leanly SL120 Infinities. And Ruger, we are in Central Standard Time. We're in Chicago. All right, but now I'll be right back. All right, everyone. Welcome back. I am back. I've got everything here. Let's get the cube or the front camera rolling. This is the part of this Peltast today. It's an Intel version. We have the 77. Oops. We have the 7700 XT. We have 32 gigabytes of memory. I've got an Intel 14500. I've got a V-True V5. I have our branded Alexander PC fans. We have a B760 Tomahawk Wi-Fi and a 650 power supply. All of that's going to be going into the XPG Starker Air. And then I have like dark red, like red X black, and then black cables. So, are we going with that? And pull the stream. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to start diving into it. This is our last build for today. It's kind of a longer stream today, but that's okay. Let's see. Oh, and a terabyte of NVMe Gen 4 storage. So this is the Kingston. Oh, what just happened? Did it freeze? Oh, it did freeze, but we're okay. I don't know what happened. All right. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a good point, binary. Got a good view of kind of both. And this video, so this is also being streamed on YouTube. If you want to go back later and you're like, I don't really know, you can look at this video and compare the two. See what you really like. We'll go ahead and do top cam. I took this out a little early. I'm going to put my CPU tower on first. Peace out, man. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Everyone say goodbye, Drew. Drew's going home for the day. Pretty. Hey.
Alrighty.
Where'd you trail off to?
I did social post real quick.
A little side quest?
Yeah, a little side quest. Let's get this spec sheet up.
Okay. One thing I get paranoid with is when I travel to the city. Did I lock my car? Not that I've never had any issues in the city, but it's mostly like I do that anywhere. Like, did I lock my car? Like, shit.
Yeah.
But it's just more prevalent in the city. Your parallel parking and everything. Just Exposed.
I cannot parallel park to save my life.
I only know how to parallel park because I've been to the city enough to just force me to do it.
Yeah.
Like parallel parking out here on Main Street is a breeze
Oh, is
compared
it?
to the city, dude. Oh my god. Kind of like parallel parking though, because then you don't have to like get out of the parking lot and everything. You're already on the road.
Oh my god.
What kind of performance boost is it when you pair an AMD GPU CPU? I get the 7800 X3D, 7900 XT guys said there's some syncage. Oh, that is syncage. Just curious how kickass that combo will be. I will always stand by the fact that an AMD CPU always plays best with an AMD GPU. That also goes for just their software, because a lot of AMD software just uses AMD Adrenalin. AMD Adrenalin is where you can get your GPU drivers, your CPU drivers, all the chipset stuff you need. And I think you can see like a 5% to 10% increase. Would that be right?
Find out.
I know it is better. It just works so much better together. That's a lot for me just to say, but Brad's gonna pull up some numbers for you, hopefully. Yes, AM4 gang. Let's go, Ruru. AM4, tried and true. The real CPU, you know? Oh, this crazy AI bull crap they got coming out now. Still find it funny that the iPhone still does not have their AI intelligence feature enabled.
Yeah. Oh, it has to do with the resizable bar.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Because we always make sure Adrenaline and resize bar is enabled when we ship out AMD and Radeon cards. But what does resizable bar do?
I'll find out in just a sec. I guess saw an average boost of 3% at 1080p and 1440p. There were a couple games that saw up to a 20% boost, but also some that saw a 10% regression. So
Interesting.
this was 3 years ago. So it's possible drivers just got better.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a little bit of a performance boost on average.
AMD also continuously gets performance boosts just from chipset updates. I feel like their updates are a little bit more, they really affect the CPU more than like an Intel update will.
Resizable bar allows the CPU to access graphics card memory in full. This can improve system resources, data processing, and gaming performance.
Woot. Oh noes. He needs new headphones. They have a Batman VR game, Wolfie
They do?
says.
What's it called, Wolfie? Is it crispy? Well, then you gotta come to meeting tonight and show it off.
I need to live vicariously through you.
Arkham Shadow. I'm gonna have to look this up.
But that was an electric bed.
Yeah.
I was like, you're a monster, dude. Look past 5 and you're cracking open 160 millis.
It's fam game night.
It's family game night.
Lame Wolfie. Lame. Arkham. Shadow. Interesting. I might have to play this, Wolfie.
Great, Wolfie. Now you got him on a new obsession.
Yep.
Way
I got
to
all the stuff
go.
for my VR. I got like the new controller, and I got like the.
I forgot that you got
and
that
all
new stuff. That was recent though, too, right?
Yeah, a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And I played it for like. After I got everything set up, I think I played it like an extra 2 times, and then haven't touched it since.
You were telling me to get VR when you're
Yeah.
buying all that stuff. You're like, get it, get it. No.
I was trying to sell you mine so I can get it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Look at you. What I just read from Craig. I mess it up in my own head. I don't ever want to mess with graphic settings really. Max it out. I get so old. I'm on a lesser computer right now. Oh, dude.
I feel you.
VR gaming is on the rise finally. That's how I like VR came out. I'm like, this is super cool. I don't want it yet.
Yep.
I was like, I want to watch it get better.
Yeah, I bought a Vive. The original Vive. It's fun, but the headsets they have now, the panel, just blow it out of the water, dude. I'm getting tired of not being able to read text because it's so like pixelated.
That's my thing too. It was so pixelated when I first used it.
Mm-hmm. It's fine for like just regular play, but when you have to read text and all that, it's too hard. You have to like get it at the right distance so that the words make sense. You can bring it up really close to your face and it'd be fine. But
Yeah.
I don't want to be like fucking holding my controller up to my headset for a few minutes or like having to like get really close to the menus and whatnot.
Do you wash your rice every time you make it?
Yep.
Found out that my mom didn't know you should wash your rice. That means every time I had rice growing up, never washed.
It's not like
It just takes out the starch.
it takes out the starch so it makes it it cooks it better.
Ah.
It doesn't really change the flavor too much, but it makes it less sticky.
I've noticed that when I do it, when I clean it.
Yeah. Do it at least 3 times. I do it like
I do it until like the water
Until
stops
it's
turning
clear.
color. Yeah. Or like just about. Like,
Yeah.
like then I'm satisfied.
yeah. Usually it takes about 4 to get it to run clear, but
I love a good like coconut rice.
mm-hmm.
Make it in coconut milk and then.
Mixed reality is a trip on Quest 3. Love drop, dead pattern. Zombie breaking into my house is cool. Oh, interesting.
I do
always
like
wanted-
that from Meta. That's pretty cool. I'll give
I've always
Meta
wanted
that.
to mess with augmented.
I remember going to like an engineering show, and they were like showing off the Microsoft thing with
Oh yeah, the
augmented HoloLens. That thing was
Yeah.
that thing was awesome.
I really wanted one. I wanted it for Minecraft. It looked so cool when they were doing the Minecraft stuff. You
Yeah.
could like break your own walls and shit.
Yeah, it was cool. I don't think it took off the way they wanted to though.
It was really early and it was expensive and it's hard to ask someone to buy a peripheral that's like $1,000. You know? You have to be a little cuckoo being an early adopter. I really wanted Google Glass. I was so disappointed when they canceled that though.
Even if it came out, people weren't.
No, it was still too early. I remember there was all these conversations of like people being weirded out by people wearing Google Glass because of the camera.
That's how I feel about like the Snapchat lens.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you recording me right now?
Mhm. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Snapchat. But what I did like about it was that it was like augmented reality, so that you could like do Google Map and it would show you the path. It would draw you the
Yes,
path
I did like
in real
that.
time.
Yeah. Or at least that's what they said. It.
Yeah. I thought that would be really cool. Then I remember, they might still be around, I hope. This company was working on contact lenses that would be augmented reality
Yeah.
and VR.
And you could like,
They'd
and
actually
they
like,
charge via like you just put it on like a something. And
yeah,
charge
and it would
and-
actually like shoot the images into your retina
Yeah.
and stuff.
I think that will happen.
Yeah, oh yeah.
If they already don't exist, they don't exist mainstream. That's for sure. If they exist, they're definitely like specific people use them. or
I actually
something.
haven't looked that up in a long time. Let's look them up. Mojo Vision smart contact lenses is further along than you might think. There we go. Oh wow. They actually have a working prototype.
Really?
Yeah. They have the micro boards around the eye, like the curved piece.
Yeah.
That looks wild. Yeah, this was from 2022, so Mojo Vision. Haptic vests look really cool, but they don't have the size that fits me or 60% of the gamers out there. Yeah. Dude, I would love to have a haptic suit. My biggest thing is I want to get rid of VR controllers. I just want to have a glove. That would feel way more, it'd feel better, you know?
Yeah, but then you would need it to like know your input. And you'd need like how would you
It would be force feedback. So when you go to grab something, the
Oh I guess yeah. And then
they already have like the force feedback stuff. Someone made their own gloves that you can basically build yourself for like $60 or something.
Oh wow.
And it uses servo motors and stuff. And this weird claw thing that goes over your hand so that the servos stop your fingers from bending when you touch stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
So like the pullback.
Yeah,
on it.
so there's pullback, so there's resistance.
I like that.
Yeah. It's coming along as more people adopt VR.
Yeah.
There'll be more and more tech come with it. I remember there was VR when I was like 10 or 11. I went to an arcade that was all VR. It was super expensive. It was like $40 for an hour per person. And my dad brought me there for my birthday. It's the coolest thing ever.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it was like N64 graphics. It wasn't like anything
Early
amazing.
VR.
Yeah, it was super early VR, but it was so cool. No need for gloves with good tracking. True. Well, but like you know, I like the idea of the haptic feedback, you know.
Yeah, it'd be cool, like, you know, Beat Saber, where you swing, if you swing it, like, vibrates your hand,
Yeah.
just of, like, the contact of you making that. I love Beat Saber.
Beat Saber's fun.
It's always funny watching someone play VR and you can't see the screen.
Yep.
Like, if they don't have it set up to where you can, they're
You
just
look
like...
silly. My wife's recorded me. I'm like, jeez, that looks so stupid. Such a dweeb. I'd be just climbing a wall and I'm moving my arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. But a good VR game, man. There's nothing better than a good VR game.
Seen that video of that, like, dad playing VR? He's playing, like, some football game in VR. He's like, takes the ball or whatever, gets it spiked to him, and he like runs actually, like,
yeah.
thinking that he's gonna make a play happen. So funny, dude.
The gun recoil attachment fun but niche. They have those?
I've seen.
Like,
Have you seen
they
that one guy
controllers or
that
something?
uses that, like, this isn't VR, but he does like
oh yeah, where it's like he builds those
actually
things.
cranks it for like
Yeah.
Battlefield and shit. Like, so cool.
Where he has like these big motors. When he shoots the gun, it goes.
Yeah.
I saw that one. He was playing like Rust or something. He was afraid to shoot the sniper. The recoil was so painful. Are you Riley? Desert? This one is for Riley. The golf club one is a must.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
Golf Club VR? Yeah, alright.
There is golf VR. But the thing about golf VR is that it's not like, it's always like a perfect hit, pretty much. So you can't
Oh.
tell, or like, even if you have a bad swing, it'll still like generously give you a good hit.
Oh, I gotcha.
So it doesn't accommodate for like, you know, how your face is like swinging or whatever. So as a golfer, it's really bad habits that you can pick up from that.
I'd love to do like a golf sim again.
Yeah, I want to
Haven't
know
done-
Conklin.
Yeah. I know, they're just a little pricey.
Yeah. I'd rather go to Top Flight at that point.
Yeah. What's up, Ruru 2? How's it going?
Ladies and gentlemen. Ugh. I don't need them skizzers. Right, I think this is the latest we've ever streamed.
I know. They need a golf ball you can actually hit that spins around. Yeah, I mean they do have like the those golf sims. The golf sims are actually really good with tracking all that info. I went to one in Naperville years ago with my dad and my uncle.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a training mode, and they would actually like tell you what was wrong with your swing, where you hit the ball. It had all these high speed cameras and stuff, so and it would analyze it all. It was really cool.
What a bunch of nerds.
It was really
No.
very nerdy.
They don't think they're nerds, but they really are
Yeah.
nerds.
Oh yeah. I don't know if that's with all golf sims where they do that, but at least that one had like the cameras and stuff. And the computer would analyze your swing and give you tips on
Analysis.
how to
You are awful.
improve. Yeah.
Analysis ready. Don't play golf.
Quit before you spend too
Alright.
much money.
Yeah, quit now. Start a family.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nerds with company money to buy testing equipment.
I never thought, like, growing up, I never thought that, like, being called a nerd was, like, an insult. I was like, oh no, I like something. What do you do?
It's gotten better. When I was younger, being a nerd was
Shut up, nerd!
yeah. Not a nerd.
I'm not a nerd. Goes home and plays 5 hours of video game.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, being a
I think,
nerd
like,
was-
my generation, that's where it kind of, like, that's where it's, like, you could still be called a nerd and people would hate you, or it's, like, then, like, people just stop caring that, like, people play games. Because before, it's like, you know, you stand in school, it's like, oh, what do you do? Like, what are your hobbies? Like, oh, I play video games. They were like,
Yeah.
you play games? What a loser. And now it's like, yeah, I play video games in my free time. It's pretty relaxing. I get to
Yep.
talk to my friends.
Yeah, it's changed a lot.
Or it's like, I can't go in front of, I can't tell them I play games. I can't let them know.
The nerd movies in the 80s made nerds cool in the 90s.
True.
Yeah, video games were not cool until like Call of Duty came out.
I would agree. Then
That was
everyone,
when
everyone
everyone-
started playing COD, dude.
Yeah.
I remember my dad first, like, playing Modern Warfare 2, and, like, he would play it after I went to sleep, because he knew I would just try to sneak and watch him. So he'd wait for me to go to bed and play it, but I heard him talking about, like, how cool it was for, like, a care package to be. He's like, yeah, he's like, I remember him describing it, I thought it was, like, so epic. I was like, no way! Like, you could do that? Like, you could call down a streak, and oh my god. and anything's in it. Holy shit! That was like, I know exactly where I was for that. It was, for some reason, that became like a core memory. Right outside Jameson's, talking about some dude that got Call of Duty like while we're waiting outside. They're like nerding out about it. Some guy my dad's never met.
Can't wait to get my PC and play Skyrim, but with better graphics.
And mods.
And mods. Can't forget mods.
Don't forget mods. Your PC can handle it now. Some intense mods too. I love modding Skyrim.
Robin Williams played Call of Duty. Learned that today. He was a PC gamer. That's pretty cool.
Dude, I bet his shit talking was
Dude.
unmatched. Imagine like thinking
man.
you're like someone just doing a Robin Williams voice, but you're actually just getting shit on by Robin Williams. What a pleasure that would be.
Yeah, Robin Williams was a gem. It was really sad when he passed
That
away.
was the first like celebrity death that I was like, hey,
Yeah.
when did he pass away? Like 2012?
Yeah, it was like 2012.
Yeah. So I was 12 and I was like, ah, damn, I love that guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of my favorite movies by him is Jumanji.
Oh, yeah.
That's just like instant classic.
Flubber was...
I didn't like how they tried to do Jumanji again.
Oh, you didn't? I thought the new ones were pretty funny.
The first one is funny. The other ones are just a cash grab to me. Just a...
Second one is okay. Third one is... was meh. I like the first two.
Yeah. I love Jack Black. So-
Jack Black is so good.
What a treasure. I think, like, of the two national treasures we have, it's like Jim Carrey and Jack.
Yep. Jack Black is just seems like such a cool guy, you know?
His son looks so annoyed to, like, even be related to him now. It was a stinky.
Or when Jablinski game, he made his YouTube channel. Jablinski.
And then, like, PewDiePie shouted him out
Yeah.
and everything.
They played fucking Minecraft.
They
together.
did play Minecraft together. Holy shit. Oh my god, spend the dog. Do you remember, did you watch that whole series? Do you
Yeah.
remember when he got that dog trapped in like an underground cave, like in the water because it
Yep.
like sunk down by one of those things on the boat? That was like a 3-episode ordeal. That was so funny to me, dude. That was during COVID, right?
Yeah, that was during COVID. 2020.
That was my COVID content. That and Great British Bake Off baking show. That was also my COVID content.
I only watched one season. I don't remember what it was, but it was the one with Jurgen.
Oh,
The
his
German guy who fucking wrecked the entire competition. And then they voted him off because he had one bad day. I was so fucking pissed.
he had like one bad dish or whatever.
He had one bad hit. So his first two of the challenge were just okay. They weren't anything great. And then he had a bad showstopper where it just didn't come out right. And they voted him off. But he literally got like the Baker whatever award like 4 times. 4 or 5 times in the season. And then he has one bad fucking day and they kicked him off. I was so pissed. I'm like, fuck this show, I'm done. Like, he should have fucking won the entire thing.
He probably could have.
I get animated about Jurgen, man. He was a fucking boss.
You should message him. Like, if he has any socials, be like, hey, I know you don't know me, but I know you from this show. And I still think about this to this day. I think this is bullshit.
Dude, I was so pissed. I literally didn't even watch the last episode.
You're just like, I don't care.
Yeah, I was like, fuck this. I don't care. Like, it's so stupid. You have one bad day, and you get voted off. I don't give a fuck. Then they had a guy who looked like he was confused and didn't know what the fuck he was doing, and he was there for like half the season. And yet Jurgen gets voted off for one bad day. What the fuck are you doing, show? So stupid. Dude, if you
I'm sorry, no, it's just
just
so
watch
funny.
like the first 2 episodes. This guy, he looks like he's like a plant. Like they just added him onto the show just so he could like look confused or pretend to be a baker. He was confused the entire time. And he always had these looks on his face like, I hope nobody finds me out that I don't actually know what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh my god.
He wasn't that bad, but he was always like just confused. Yeah, he made it to like episode 6.
Pissed you off?
Oh yeah. Fuck Hollywood.
Yeah, he was like cool at first, but then he just got like full of himself.
Yeah, that was
He
my
really
problem.
let the fame go to his head.
Yeah.
I'm poor Hollywood.
People want my handshake. I was like, I don't care. Like, you were cool the first, like, I don't know, after Jurgen, all of them just, I can't stand looking at them.
I know what you did.
Yeah.
You know what you did to my boy.
The comedians are funny, though. Skyrim VR with the Mad God mod assigns ChatGPT to all the AI NPCs in the game. Supposed to be the ultimate VR and Skyrim experience. Oh shit. Well, Skyrim VR is getting on my wish list. I had the Fallout VR, but it was god awful. And I feel like Skyrim VR is probably the same, but I know the mods do make it better.
Skyrim VR with mods is really good.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. Even just regular Skyrim's like that, I don't know. It's still pretty fun.
My thing is, like, I want, at least with the Fallout one, there was no, like, physics interaction. Like, you could go and swing your hand at the coffee mug on the counter, and your hand would just go through.
Oh, I feel like the Skyrim's pretty physics heavy.
Is it better now?
Well, Skyrim's always pretty
Yeah.
physics heavy.
Well, so was Fallout.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know then.
But, yeah, I just remember, like, there's, like, very little controller interactivity. I'm just like, this is dumb.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna go run and find another cable for this graphics card. I didn't realize it needed another cable until now. So I'll be super quick. I know where to find another one. So. BRB.
Feel like the best thing to come from AI is helping voice act. Yeah. Dude, there's a game, I think it's called, you can download the demo on Steam. I think it's called like Cozy Campfire or something. It's like oh my god. It's basically Animal Crossing, but all the NPCs are AI. You can like ChatGPT, so you can talk to them and all that stuff. It's really fun. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out that VR game. Skyrim VR with Mad God.
I'm even amazed myself. I was like, holy crap. Girlfriend has a really good coconut rice recipe I want to make tonight, so I'm gonna make some stir fry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also side question. I like froze meat and then I unfroze it on Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Into Thursday, so in the refrigerator. I still use it.
I would smell it.
What should I look out for smell wise? Just anything, just not chicken.
Revolting.
Huh.
You'll be able to smell bad meat. Yeah, your body.
It looks good. I mean, it looks good. Nothing bad looks with it. But
You're probably right on the edge.
I don't even really want to risk it.
Yeah,
I
I mean, you'll be able to smell, like, it'll smell rotten.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably just get new chicken then tonight.
Yeah.
Because I had meant to make it, and then I just...
Yeah, Thursday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, you're
Kind of at the
5
cost.
days, that's, like, right at the end.
Yeah. Like, I probably could eat it. I just don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Especially if that chicken had any sort of salmonella in it.
Yeah, like lingering
yeah.
already. Yeah. Yeah. Dang it. I hate wasting food.
I know.
I didn't even mean to do it. Like, I had taken it out, and then so many other things happened that I just didn't make it. And then... I mean, it's not like the most money in the world, but it's still meat.
Still.
It's like multiple, like, meals.
Yep.
It's like I'm going to Aldi after this. Good thing we're coming to an end. It's almost dinner time.
Dinner time.
You think sriracha and stir fry would taste good?
Yes.
At the end, put it on, like just.
Yeah,
Or should I like cook it in like when I throw
If you
in
cook it in, you might cook off
the heat?
the heat.
Oh wait. Ladies and gentlemen, please donate to the Twitch if you'd like to support my dinner tonight. No. I'm completely kidding. All proceeds will go directly to my dinner, into my tummy.
Yeah. Mod pack has over 1,200 mods. Holy shit.
I remember when like the modless stuff came out for Skyrim at first, and it was just so bad. Like it was like, don't use the mod pack. Oh yeah, well my girlfriend's gatekeeping the recipe.
Cook it real good and then feed it to the neighborhood birds.
Oh, the meat?
Yeah, you can do that. If it smells bad, I wouldn't.
I'm not even gonna smell it. I'm just gonna toss it.
Oh.
I'm already gonna go pick up new meat.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I have meat in my freezer too, but I don't have time to defrost that. All right. Do I even have meat in my freezer? I don't know anymore. help me. But there's a God. And a God. Sorry, quoting a comedian. If anyone knows Nick Swartzen, slept on comedian these days.
Who?
Nick Swartzen,
Oh, I don't know if I've seen
Reno
that.
911.
Oh, yeah, with the guy with the mustache.
In the roller skate. Ladies and gentlemen. Cook the chicken and feed it back to the chicken. Dude, they wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even care. They'd eat it. I wish I had my own chickens.
Me too. I actually looked it up when we first moved here.
I was gonna ask. I'm surprised you, because you have the yard.
Can't.
What?
Yep.
In Illinois or?
No, in Cary.
So you're
In
telling
Cary.
me you can have chickens in the city of Chicago in your yard? 'Cause I've seen them in people's yards, but I can't have them here.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
You can have them in unincorporated Cary, but not in incorporated Cary.
Is there any reason why?
They tried to pass it, I guess like 10 years ago, but the main complaint was the noise and the smell. So nobody passed it. I would have chickens because it's free eggs. Like I would just.
Yeah. And then if you really want to, and they get to maturity of like meat, you could just send them off to be harvested.
Yeah.
And then get the meat back.
Pussy. No. Do it yourself.
You could. I don't want to. I think that would make me not want to eat it.
Yeah.
Like I love meat, and I understand like you gotta eat meat, dude. Like, but
It would be hard.
and I just get so emotionally attached to animals. Any animal,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. I don't have the farm blood in me, like my ancestors do. To
My goal, I would love to have cows and chickens and
you ever hear about Charlie the chicken?
pigs. The guy with the one that had his head cut off
Yeah.
and lived for like another 2 months.
He lived for a whole year.
Oh, was it that long?
It was only because they forgot to clean the esophagus out of mucus.
Oh, really?
It's the only reason why he died.
Damn.
Because they had to clean the esophagus and then feed him through his esophagus.
Yeah.
But other than that, his brain stem was completely intact. So he
That's
walked around like
so
a chicken.
crazy. Brew2 says I got 2 tortoises this year.
Hey, awesome.
That's awesome. I've never eaten tortoise before.
Damn.
I'm joking. No, but I tell my wife that whenever we have pigs and cows and chickens and stuff, and I'm gonna name them like after their meat, pork chop and bacon, breast,
Sirloin.
sirloin, milk.
Oh, sirloin.
Yes, sirloin.
Oh, that's Mr. Loin. Sir of his land.
But yeah,
Protector of the prairie.
and she always goes, "No, you can't do that.
You know,
You're not killing them." I'm
you
like,
know that cage free and prairie raised or whatever? It's the same difference.
yeah,
Pasture raised.
pasture raised, yeah.
It's only when they're literally. No, I think pasture raised is when they're on a pasture. It's cage free and
Cage free and free range.
free range. Yeah, pasture raised they're actually like on grass,
Yeah.
but so interesting to me. And I can't have my own chicken because someone can't put earplugs in. How loud? Like, I mean, they're not that loud.
Maybe they're talking about the rooster, but why would you? I don't know.
Do you
I don't
need a
know.
rooster for?
But I know people like. I don't know. I think it's kind of stupid and crazy. I would love to have chickens.
There's like a little coop, maybe
Yeah.
like 5 chickens.
Yeah, just 5 or 6 chickens.
Let them run around. Just the bugs in your yard.
Yep.
You won't have bugs bothering you.
Yep.
That's for sure. I saw this one thing. You like, if you want like good bugs for your chickens, you like water a spot of dirt and you cover it overnight. In the morning, you remove it. A bunch of bugs will be underneath. So it's like a rock or
Yeah.
anything. But then your chickens can go crazy for it.
Speaking of that, I did this once. We had
Turned
this.
out to be rooster. Sorry. Later, I saw them smoking 2 chickens on the ground. Holy shit. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, we had this ant hill
Oh, yeah.
in the middle of our yard, and Henry would try to dig at it, so we covered it up with just like a
Oh, yeah.
like a pot plant
Yeah.
thing.
So you wouldn't dig.
Yeah, so we wouldn't dig it at it anymore. And like 2 weeks later, I just decided to pick it up. The ants actually started building up, like
Into the
plant.
enclosure?
Yeah. So when I lifted it up, there was this big, like 6 inches of dirt that they had built up, and just was like, "Hey, we're expanding the house now."
Yeah.
Free real estate.
Yeah. I thought that was really cool.
All right, guys. We're going to do a Will It Post. So if you guys remember this from the beginning of the stream, Will It Post means every light has to turn on, every fan needs to spin, and we have to get a post light. If we get none of those, or not even one of either, it's a no good post, and we wouldn't ship it out like that. So we know. But you guys get some time to enter on that. I'm going to go grab a water in the meantime.
Hey, what's up, X? How's your Monday? Whoa!
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Holy fuck! That scared the shit out of me. We just had power supply blow. Holy fuck. No post, everyone. Holy
shit!
Fuck. That was loud as shit. I thought hat gun, dude.
Yeah, I thought something dropped.
Holy shit. Alright, well, it's not going to work. So
Somebody clip that.
someone clipped that, dude. That was fucking crazy.
That's a first. I've never seen a power.
I don't know if you guys, I saw a spark. I don't know if you guys did from the camera, but I saw a spark like as I flipped it on. So it was as I flipped on the switch, because I always plug it in with it off.
Keepstake says I vote it won't start.
All right, let's go.
The Jackal says, "Damn it, I lost all my points."
Holy
Oh,
shit.
fuck.
That is crazy, guys. Oh my god. That's absolutely nuts.
Hopefully all the other parts.
I saw it totally a capacitor blew or something
Oh,
in here,
okay.
because I saw like a... And the power supply usually is like, if it's going to break, it'll kill itself,
Yeah.
and it won't harm the other components.
Whoa.
So,
All right, Desert. We'll shoot you a video tomorrow.
yeah. I'll send photos and videos to the admin email, and they will forward them to you. We have a power supply for it in the back. I'm not gonna do it right here. It's kind of late for us, so I'm really sorry, but this is why we test things.
Yeah.
You know, it's good to test things before we ship it out. So I'll get a full new one in there. I'll replace all the cables. Just to make sure. That is really weird. But you'll still get tracking information tomorrow. I'm assuming it'll still work after we swap it. That is literally the first time that has ever happened to me. I've never experienced that ever. I don't know if you have.
No.
That was my first time.
I thought something dropped on the desk.
No, it
I
was
thought
literally
that's
it.
what
It was out of the power supply. That's why I ran away. Like I unplugged it and I ran away. That was like, I don't know. That was crazy. Yeah, I know. My face. That's what I'm saying. I was like, ah. I know I was late in reacting to it, but I was like, oh my god, holy shit. I was processing what just happened. It doesn't smell like smoke. I don't smell anything coming off here, but
Wow.
yeah, interesting, guys. Well, I'm glad all of you got to see that.
Yeah.
But I think that's gonna be it for today, guys. We're gonna take the loss. I'm gonna take this power supply out right now, but we'll replace it tomorrow. I want to actually let's do it live while I take this out. I want to see if I can hear anything rattling in it.
That's wild, man.
I've never had that happen
Yeah.
ever. And this is how I wire every single machine for a Peltast. It's not. I didn't do anything crazy. Nothing different.
Thanks, Wolf.
Yeah, let's just take this out right now, though. How about that? So we have a head start for tomorrow. Any idea what caused it? Something was wrong inside the power supply from the start.
Yeah.
That's the only reason that would happen. Which I'm very happy that it happened here and not at your place, because that would be terrifying, and we wouldn't want that happening to you. So I'm really happy it happened here. We are on anti-static and a glass desk, so not like electricity would transfer here. It looked like a capacitor blew or some sort of resistor, maybe something sparked, so.
I feel like it would probably be a capacitor because those things
They hold a lot of
they
juice.
store everything. Electricity constant.
This guy, dude.
Yeah, sometimes components are just bad. Sometimes, the parts that go in them, they do.
There's never 100%. There's never 100% anything that anyone makes that's gonna work. Nothing has 100% or efficiency rate or anything All these wires are really good. They're in there properly. Nothing was sticking out. Ooh. I don't hear anything particularly, but.
Yeah.
All right. That's what we're gonna call it today, guys. Though, we'll take the L on that. Someone clip that and put it in Discord.
Wolfie clipped it.
It's pretty crazy.
It's gonna be a reel.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we use this outlet. It's powering this PC right here. This desk, what you're watching the stream of.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, not particularly sure what caused it, but you'll get it still tomorrow. So
yeah,
that's what matters. We'll test everything super thoroughly in terms of the power supply. Guess I won't see those fans after all. Yeah, Binary is waiting the whole build to see the regular fans. Oh my god! Well, thanks for holding out. Yeah, I mean we have them on our if you go to our website, if you go to the pre-configured models, and they have the Peltast, that's our fans. It's the same fans.
I'll shoot a video of the fans for you tomorrow and put it on our Instagram story for you, binary, so you can at least see them still.
Hey, good thing I didn't have any wet hands from.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, guys. Well, with that little scare to end the night, I'm feeling a little revitalized. But
Yeah.
I think that's what we're gonna call it, officially. So
Yeah.
hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for sticking around. We'll be back live on Wednesday. So we'll see you guys then.
Yep.
Have a good one.
All right, see you guys.